Is it still ridiculously slow right now as I'm trying to pour my single mug of coffee? Yes.
No, it's very sexy.
But thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you,
You're
Allegra.
welcome.
Awesome. Are we rolling? Are we doing this? Are we doing this? Welcome to the Female Glaze.
Wait, should have come in.
Okay, sorry. We have to have a proper introduction for Miss Allegra Barontini, my special guest, first guest on the first episode of the Female Glaze. And I know what you guys are thinking. She's here to answer my questions and talk, but actually she's just here to be the table, the extension of this table for the rest of the show. So thanks, Allegra. Round of applause for Allegra, everyone. She's doing a great job. Allegra, before we dive into the tiramisu,
Yes.
You are an actress. You're an influencer.
Okay.
You are an influencer. How did this come to be?
By mistake.
What's it like? What's it like to have fans?
Well, it's funny because like most of my fans, as you would say, they're my mothers, so it's mostly 50 to 60-year-old Brazilian women, which is actually like it's exciting because they're very enthusiastic about everything.
You do have a partnership with a brand right now.
I do. I have a couple in the works, so it's very new. You know, there's pros and cons as of everything. You know.
Right.
But it's been fun. It's definitely fun. It feels like a dive-in class of marketing because I do have to sell stuff, but I've never sold anything.
Right.
It helped being an actress.
Yeah.
Because, you know, I definitely have a persona on Instagram, you know, so it's like a different character from what I am sometimes.
Right.
So it's just fun. It's interesting so far.
I love that.
Yeah.
Allegra,
Yes.
let's move on.
Okay.
To the tiramisu. Before we really dive in, I do want the backstory because
Yes.
I know when we talked about what we were going to make for the first episode, you said to me that no women in your family know how to cook.
Well, my very Italian grandma, she had, you know, the classic Italian, like 5 kids and like a husband and parents to take care of. So it's like a lot of cooking, but she can't cook. She would like cook the meat with like the plastic that the butcher puts in between meat. Like it's really bad, but we found our sweet spot in tiramisu because it's just so easy. I make 3 things well, and so like if you invite me to events and ask me to bring food, it'll be the same thing. So you better just invite me once.
What are the 3 things?
Well, lasagnas, so it's pretty good, and then tiramisu.
Got it.
And I was actually overachieving with 3 because that's 2. You know. So
Tell me, Allegra. Let's walk us step by step.
So ingredients are very easy. 4 eggs. The fresher the better, because it is.
Because we're eating raw eggs today.
Yeah,
Let's hope we don't get salmonella.
It's okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Right?
That's yeah.
We're
as far
fine.
as that part is not recorded, then it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Then
we're fine.
a cup of cold coffee, 500 grams, right? Yeah. Of
mascarpone.
close. Mascarpone.
Mascarpone.
Very close.
Mascarpone. I was saying earlier how I'm just thrown off by the spelling of mascarpone because I feel like there should be an R after the A, but it's not.
That's just the most American thing that you could say, because my first encounter with the English language was the word recognize, which has a G in it for some reason. Recognize. I used to say recognize.
Recognize.
Okay.
So we separate these eggs.
Yes.
Okay.
The eggs whites to the yellow eggs yolks.
The eggs. Do you want to do the honors?
You can go ahead.
I feel like you should.
Okay.
You should crack the first one.
Okay.
I think. Oh no.
It doesn't matter if there's a little bit of white in the yolks. It's just the other way around.
I got you.
So.
All right, I'll do the. We got the whites in this bowl, and we got the yolks in this bowl.
Sexy. Half a cup of sugar is the whole recipe, so quarter and quarter, right? If my math is right.
So a quarter cup in each, right?
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh. Cool. Okay. Amazing. Also,
and now we whisk.
Now we whisk.
Thankfully today we have, does it have a name?
Not yet. Should we name her?
Yeah.
Okay. What are we naming her?
Oh.
We'll take a minute.
Okay.
We'll take a minute.
Yeah.
This is the first use. Oh, we should probably plug. Whoa, look. Oh my God, it lights up.
She is sexy.
Wait. Joey, look at this.
Oh God, she lights up. Okay, now we
let's
whisk.
see. Whoa. All right.
Tell
me when.
Sexy.
She is sexy.
Right?
All right, we should turn her up. Do you start? You start.
Yeah.
Just like let's go for it.
It just works, yeah.
Are you ready for the bad bitches? Are you ready for the bad bitches?
Okay, so this bad boy has some
Pretty peaky.
stiff. I mean,
What? That looks like the mountain where the Grinch lives, right?
the Grinch. Okay, I'm not a professional baker, guys, but I do know a thing or two. And when you see the egg whites or they stay like that's when you know, right, Allegra?
Right.
Right. So we are gonna set aside the whites.
The whites.
These beautiful, gorgeous.
You know what the real test is, right? When you put it over someone's head and if it doesn't fall.
Oh.
Have you not watched like Master Challenge? Oh, no.
I was gonna ask, aside from tiramisu, what's your favorite authentic Italian dish? Like when you go back to Italy, you're from Florence.
I'm from Florence, yes.
So, and what is something like regional or specific to Florence that you love eating?
Yeah. Well, it's called trippa. It's a very traditional Tuscan thing to eat. So you know how cows have multiple stomachs? So
I did not know that.
yeah.
Okay.
So it's one of the stomachs, just like cooked with tomato sauce and everything.
it.
It sounds gross, but it's really so good, and it's like street food. So like you get it in a cart. It's usually the first thing I get like on my way back from the airport. It's really good.
So now,
Tell
us. Allegra.
So now we whisk the egg
Tell us.
yolks.
The yolks,
the eggs. The eggs with the sugar, and then after it's all combined, we add the lovely mascarpone, and we're almost there.
Great. All right, so I'm gonna put this in here.
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
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 Yeah, bruh. Ooh. Yum.
Feel like,
I don't know why I said yum. I don't think
mean,
I think that's good.
combined.
Then we mascarpone it.
All right, now we mascarpone. Allegra, do you want to do the honors?
Okay. Ugh. Yeah.
Ooh.
Should we do no?
What? All right, should we whip this?
Whip it.
And what are we, before we start whipping, what are we looking for with this mixture?
Just
Do we need
combined.
Combined, or
So
does
like
it,
it should
need to,
be
grow
all
in
one
volume?
color. No, it should all just be one color.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do it. So we have combined the yolks, the mascarpone, and the
Sugar.
quarter cup sugar. I mean,
Now we
this
can
looks pretty
combine.
good to you, right? It's combined. Everything. I did have I snuck a little taste in there, and
Is it good?
I think it's good.
Okay.
I think it's
Tasting.
yeah. Go for it. Yeah, just yeah.
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 It's where we want it to be.
It's where we want it to be. Okay,
which is
good.
delicious.
So
now
now. Oh, and now we
fold
it in.
So how you fold it in is you add a little bit. The main thing is you don't want the whites to
deflate.
Yeah.
To deflate.
to
Words.
So you just take a little bit of white and then you just literally like fold in, you know, how you would
Fold it in.
fold it in
Fold it in.
until it's kind of like combined.
Is it easier? Do you want to switch for this, or are you good?
I think I'm good.
You're good. Okay. Okay. Let me back this up. When
Back
did you
it up.
start acting?
So in Italian schools, you don't have any extracurriculars. So it was just a passion I had that I wanted to do, but I didn't know if I could do it. So I did a little summer program. It was fun, but then in college is when I really just did it for the first time. Well, that's a lie, because one time in elementary school, we went on a field trip to a theater thing, or like a show, a theater show. And we were all in the audiences. It was like, 15 different elementary schools all together. And the actors picked from the audience kids to like be animals. And I was the best barker. So that was my first introduction to acting. I was a dog.
You were, okay, so you gave...
Specifically a Chihuahua, the most annoying one.
Oh, but that's like, that shows range.
It does show range. I can play Chihuahuas.
She can play a
so
Chihuahua.
If they ever make another Chihuahua Beverly Hills movie, I am ready.
She's ready.
And good to go.
Beverly Hills Chihuahua 3 or 4, whichever one we're on. Cast Allegra. Cast Allegra.
I'm a great Chihuahua.
So we have our mixture, our yolks and the whites. The whites have been folded in. And now for the lady fingers.
Okay, so and now it's like kind of like a sweet lasagna. So you just layer layers,
Yes.
So you start with a layer of cream, cookies, cream, and then if there's more cream, you can do cookies again and cream. But I'm personally a fan of the cream more than the cookies, so I over cream it.
So should we do like a little like assembly line situation? Do you want to like do the dipping and I can do the cream?
The cream. Do you want to pour the cream? Yeah. Do you feel creamier today?
So I'm gonna start with a base layer of the cream, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
So just a little cream to do a little introduction to the tiramisu.
Just a little taste.
Wow, it smells. I don't know. Am I the only one who smells it? Yeah.
Oh no!
Right?
No, it has a smell. It's like
it smells good.
Look, this is sexy.
I'm telling you.
This is a literal sext right here. One thing, speaking of
sexy,
you have fans, and you have some male fans, right? Who like slide into your DMs.
They're more than fans, I think. It's very sad because I do feel very flattered when I get, but then if you engage at all, then it just quickly goes down south.
Then they're like, will you marry me?
No, it's more like...
So now, final touch,
yes.
we put the rest... Do you want to do the honors, Allegra?
Oh,
yeah.
that's so sweet of you.
I know, what can I say? I'm such a nice person.
Watch me mess this all up.
No, it's fine.
At the end.
It's fine.
Should I... Camera aid.
Camera, help us.
I probably did the worst.
Here, how about let's switch.
Okay.
We'll switch. We can switch.
So this is the sexy. Oh yeah. That's just how you want it to sound.
There we go.
I feel like it is pretty obvious that I'm not good at kitchen. Oh, we're missing the cocoa powder on top.
Oh yes. So this is the real final touch. Let me see if I can find my little...
Yes.
Oh. So Allegra brought us French ladyfingers and Dutch cocoa powder.
Okay, well, Italians are not known for their cocoa powder, right?
Right. And I don't have a fine mesh sieve, so we're using
Cheese grater.
a cheese grater.
Which is very Italian.
So this is the most Italian thing about this whole dish.
And me.
And
I'm Italian.
well, you, obviously. All right, so
yeah,
I'm just gonna go for it. Like, let's see how this goes. Okay, so
it goes in.
That went really well.
Do you want me to pour it on you?
Yeah.
I mean, on the
Allegra.
Look, you called it a female glaze.
I know.
Okay.
Hey, it's fine.
How is it going?
Here, ready?
Anywhere? Yeah.
Here, let's see. Oh, okay.
It's working.
Okay, that's actually this. Okay, well we got. Okay. Oh my god. And now we just got cocoa powder all over my floor, but it's fine. Do we have little clumps here and there? All right, let's try to get let's try to get a little more like even on this side. Here, maybe let's do like a little more, and then I think we'll like call it a day. God, this is by far the most innovative thing I've done in the kitchen in a while. So, great. Okay. I will say this might be one of the most unappealing things I've made in a while.
Whoa.
No, not because of you. And just now, everyone informed me that I should have been pressing down on the clumps on the grater, which would have made so much sense, but I'm an idiot. So, and Allegra, you just were talking about what the meaning of
Yes.
tiramisu is.
Well, tiramisu is like in Italian means like lift me up. So I don't know if that was the point of when they like named it, but it really like it always makes me happy when I eat it because it's so freaking good. And you know, I have my top Spotify playlist for when I need to be happy. It's called tiramisu. So
Aww,
fun fact about me.
that's so cute.
Yes.
I love that.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right.
Oh, I really hope it's good.
I really hope so too.
Pretty good. Despite the French having a little finger in it, still good.
I do have a little French in me. Allegra.
I'm sure you do.
So, while we are eating this, I want to wrap up this episode. You know, it is the female glaze after all, and we did just spend a lot of time talking about, you know, acting and what inspires us and why we're doing this. And, you know, part of the reason I am doing this show is because I take a look at some casting notices every day, and they make me hate everything about acting and this industry. This is, the title of the project is Cheater Girlfriend Caught. Classic. This is the role of the girlfriend. You will have a boyfriend in the video that secretly puts a test on you to see if you are faithful or unfaithful behind his back. A man in an exotic car will pull up and hit on you, and your boyfriend watches you to see what you will do.
That's a good one.
I think
I'm gonna look out at the Oscars for that.
Right? You know, there's just something with like women and exotic cars that I think like every man is like, yeah. You know what I'm gonna write? I'm gonna write another script about a gold digging woman who really likes exotic cars.
The lady boner just
Right?
shoots up with that.
This one just takes a lot of turns. Warning, you know, it does mention sexual assault. This is the guy tries to take advantage of drunk girl. A classic scenario. This is the role of the drunk girl / hero. Okay. Amanda is leaving a bar with Doug, a guy she just met. She is heavily intoxicated. He seemed like a good-looking, trustable guy to her, but instead he tries taking advantage after she's told him no several times. During the struggle, her small purse drops and a photo slides out. It's a photo of Doug's sister. Doug is confused as to why a random girl has a photo of his sister. He asks her, and in her drunken state, she admits she was an anonymous kidney donor. She saved Doug's sister's life over a year ago. Doug is apologetic and promises to never force a girl.
All it took was a kidney donor. Wow.
But guys, he promised to never force a girl ever again. So he's really the hero.
Wow. Just like a character arc in there.
Right?
It's just like, wow.
And with that, I'm gonna need some more tiramisu to lift me up. And that's my next audition, guys. Cheers.
I feel like we should have like a fake audience laugh.
Yeah, guys, can someone laugh at our jokes? We're really trying over here.